It wasn't me, man. I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, look at me. It couldn't be me, right? Right? Do you remember that fatal car crash? Yeah, that wasn't me, it couldn't be. I was so high, can't you see? It was the marijuana. Please don't tell my mama. Remember those things I used to say about Barack Obama? Yeah, that wasn't me, that was the Hennessy. Remember that guy I nearly beat to death, and I told him it was karma. Yeah, I know, it was the marijuana. And keep telling Emily the reason why her uncle Anthony is locked in jail for murder was because the marijuana. He was too high to think, he had so much to drink. But it wasn't the alcohol, no it wasn't that at all. It was the marijuana, it wasn't the divorce that made him fall apart. It was the marijuana that darkened his heart. Scott keeps telling your wife, his son ended his life because of marijuana. Because he had to pick up the knife to end his life, right? Because he had no other option, right? Because there was no going to the light, right? Because there was no good and bad in this earth, man. It sounds so sad. I could just put this against us. You make something so beautiful look so ugly, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep rapping till my remedy has no end of me. How are you gonna make God's creation look like a monster? How are you just gonna sit there and blame it on marijuana? You knew what you were doing. You knew exactly what you were doing. This thing's not gonna turn you into a monster and just take over your body. No, you ruin it for all of us. You give weed a bad name. That's why I'm sick of it. Just listen, people, the reason why your kids turn bad, the reason why this world looks so goddamn sad, it's not because you were never there as a mom or dad. It wasn't that because you kept your secrets covered under a mat. It wasn't the depression that made you fat. It wasn't your mouth you ran that made them call you a rat. Got your teeth knocked out with a baseball bat. It wasn't you who sold your soul to the dark and untold. It wasn't you who gave up on the world. It was Mary Jane that made you stumble on the devil's cane. It was the high that made you go insane. Talking about Illuminati in this new world order, mind, soul, mind, and body. It's all these subliminal messages. It was not them, it's not the government, it's not the changes in this world, all these faces, all these races. No, it's not that. It's not all this craziness.